What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I really hate to break the slam there. Can't listen to it. It's okay. Got a game for you. We do have a Beethoven back, actually, as the red player over here, just beating GG Fight. In a game where army compositions were questionable, from both sides as well, but just one engagement kind of lost there for the fight. Over here we have StimmedProbe. He is the green Terran, so it'll be, once again, a TVP. Really love not having Zergs on tonight for some reason. I wanted to cast Unijung vs Red Icon. Unfortunately, they had started. I did get a message from Yoon midway through last game saying they started. Unfortunately, it was quite a long game. That's a shame. We will be able to catch them later on, hopefully, if they do go quite far. I would like to see Yoon play. I haven't seen him play since like 2 lands ago, really. I don't think I've seen him online much at all. But he's a very strong player. In fact, 2 lands ago. 2 Sydney lands, that is. I've met him. He's a very nice guy. Anyway, so what happens here is cross spawns once again on Shadow Temple. Could have a very similar game to last, but I'm not sure if StimmedProbe will be going for the mech build that we saw Fight do so awesomely. But you know what? Hopefully he can surprise us. I love seeing mech. I don't know why. It's my bias. I'm like, yes, I love seeing mech. Bioplay is still very strong, don't get me wrong, but I just love the fact that you can go on army comp and never get to a point in the game where you're just like, well, my tech is terrible and I can't transition out of this. Mech, the weakness in Fight's game is that early part where he's got that one bunker at the top of his ramp and he's just praying that nothing walks up there. Like, good 4-gate would probably walk over him, to be honest with you. If Fight is a good enough player, he might actually have something just like, he might be able to spot that and throw down some stuff to stay alive or something, but anyway. Actually, maybe I'm just going on a bit of a tangent. Let's do some out-loud thinking here. Maybe that's why we see a lot of bio play. Because the maps so far have been quite small, right? Thus, early game pushes are so deadly. So you want 2 or 3 racks, or probably 2 racks here, so you can hold that kind of early pressure off as Terran, 4-gate, that kind of stuff. Holding 4-gate with 1 racks is pretty freaking hard to do. So maybe that's why we're seeing a lot of bio play. Whereas as the maps get bigger, it's actually safer to go mech. I don't know. By the way, actually, really cool trick as well I found out on this map. If you put a zealot right here, right, you can see there. So you can blink up a stalker up here, then you can move the stalker over to here, and then you can blink, and you can see here, so you can blink up there. So you're throwing 1 stalker up on this top thing here, and 1 zealot here to be able to blink from your main to their main, and it works on both sides. So just throwing that idea out there for you guys. If you go on blink stalkers, you don't actually need to scout up a hill. Only on this map, obviously, and it probably will get fixed. It's pretty abusive. We don't like abusive stuff here, obviously. 1 gate and a side core down so far. Getting that warp gate research, such a great, solid upgrade here. Tower held in the middle by Beethoven. Just standard, actually. That's a very quick expansion as well. It's a 1 gate expand, but adding on 2 more. Actually, as a knock. Okay, so for you guys out there that may not be top level, see how he's not got any gas right now? Okay, that's a tell, right? Obviously for his opponent, but also like if you want to expand quickly on 1 racks, you don't need gas yet. So get that expand going quicker. The quicker your expansion is, the harder it is for your opponent to hit at a really awkward time. Like if he expanded a minute's time and he went for gas, he'd have a couple of units, but his opponent would have so much more. That's why Zergs like to fast expand a lot, because early on in the game you don't have many attacking units unless you're pretty much all in with it and go for like pretty much just like, oh, I'm going to kill you or lose. And that's why really fast expands is such a good build, especially on the bigger maps. That's why Zerg do it. Anyway, cool. Expansion going here from Beethoven. Did he scout this or no? He's just blindly going an expansion. That's cool. It's going to be a bit of a macro game here. At least 2 base play from both players here. So 1 gate expand. I don't know. He has scouted, yeah, he does see him cross map. Actually, you know what? No, you don't even scout that gas, guys. So Beethoven completely blindly going one gate expand, which is really risky considering he could have that gas and thus take this one and then get up a Banshee. He still hasn't got any detection. Not that Banshees are coming, but I'm just trying to look for holes in his build, at things that you could exploit him if he tries going this. But I mean, last game he did go for a different build, Beethoven. So you know what? At least he's got more than 1 build up his sleeve. He's not the kind of player where you'll play him once and you'll see, oh, you've got a hole in your build right here, and then you can exploit it, because next game he'll go something completely different. And then obviously your little exploitation won't work, unless of course you get lucky, or he picks a similar enough build. Oh, Marine! Does die. That's a shame. Those stalkers, so pesky. Fortunately, those bunkers there is going to... Oh, yep, does get away. Obviously only taking shield damage is pretty good micro. Obviously, though, seeing a bunker like that doesn't even have to see this expansion, but can realise by the positioning of this army that he has already taken this. No one sits their army down here unless they have their natural, because that's such an easier place to defend. Although maybe in the future with the metagame shift, maybe people will start putting their army down here and then all in on one base. You know, deny the scout onto this command center, orbital command. Let's maybe put the bunker a little bit further forward. You know, just throwing ideas out there. Maybe I should try that. Obviously, it won't work at the bronze level because whoa. Probe stuck. Oh, Beethoven, man. Beethoven. He's just like, oh, I don't want to have to cancel this gateway. He's going to have to. Well, okay. Think about it quickly for a second. If he cancels the gateway, he loses about 30 to 40 minerals, because you lose 25% when you make it. 150, 25% that's like 30 or 40. But he saves 50 minerals from having to kill his probe off. But he loses the time. The longer this is going on, oh god, Beethoven. Beethoven. Should actually cancel that, and really quickly and then rebuilt it. Oh well. That's quick math for you there. The only thing you don't want to cancel to save a probe is probably a command center. Although orbital commands you can lift off, and Nexus is really don't build against walls anyway. But this probe's going to be stuck there the whole game. The reason you should kill that, by the way, is because you need the supply. It's one supply. You could be one marine or one something behind your opponent. But here comes a marine timing. What would be a stim timing? In fact, wow, that's a lot of racks. That is 10 barracks. Holy moly. And one tech lab getting stim. This is going to do a freaking lot of damage here. This is nuts. It's going to come down to force field usage, obviously. It wants to pull back a bit. It wants to fight here and force the marines into this spot here. That is what's... Oh, well, you know what? He has actually a bigger army right now. Here comes a stim running in. He puts out the Guardian Shield, and he's going to do a little bit of damage. Should focus down those sentries. Is getting a few of them. But really not doing that good micro, to be honest with you. It's the reinforcements that are going to really be nuts. The minimap right now is like a line of green. As long as he doesn't lose his entire army, in fact, get that cell. That cell's on 2 health. Come on, shoot it. He's going to have to pull back though. Obviously, Stalker's... Oh, Stalker's chasing this down. Stalker's are quite quick units. They're going to do quite a lot of damage here. Yeah. Cool. So these Marines here actually might be in a bit of trouble. There is actually a proxy pylon down here, and he's actually going to try and warp in and put some pressure on now. Don't know if pure Marine works, but he's doing quite well here. Oh, getting all the sentries. That is massive. No more Guardian Shields, and all of a sudden the Marines are on a bit more of an even footing, especially with Stim. But just does not have that many units. In fact, sold the bunkers. This could be game right here. He's going to do a lot of damage, at least to the Marines. He's going to push in. Here come the Marines. Here come some SCVs. Can just do a lot of damage. Here we go. See what he can do. Oh, just going to run away. It's okay. Probably should stop. Getting a few Zolts in there to take some damage is a great idea. Yeah, so, okay, what's he doing now? What's he tech-wise? It's actually, what is he doing? Okay, this is actually a 6 gate all-in, never mind. Should have actually spotted this a bit earlier. This is a 6 gate all-in. Usually used against Zerg, but actually working quite well here. Combat Shields is now done as well, so he's going to get slightly more health. He's just going to stim and try and power through this. Unfortunately, I don't think he has quite enough units here. Well, you know what? Marines do a freaking lot of damage. Holy moly. He's trying to get that bunker up. Can he shoot this SCV? Nowhere near. He's just going to run away. This pylon's going to get cancelled. He's way out of position. He's going to get the probe. No, he doesn't, but does cancel that pylon. Just in the nick of time. All pair of units happening, and here we go again. It's going to be back and forward. These SCVs aren't going to get much money time. But sending the SCVs back to mine, not the mules is a big issue. If you ever drag this stuff, guys, just double click an SCV, okay? It's much quicker, and you won't pull those 2 mules off. They can still be mining. That's an advantage you really need. Also, I like this as well, targeting down the Marines outside first. Right, consider this. The Marines do the same damage as the bunker. The bunker has a lot more health. Thus, you can reduce your opponent's DPS by killing the same damage units, but the ones that have the lower amount of health, i.e. the ones that are outside the bunker. So always go for the units outside the bunker first, unless they're kind of out of range and that kind of stuff like that. We're trying to go for any of that. Here comes some more Marines. Obviously, they have a range advantage here. He's going to try and... Okay. He's got a nice contain here. Maybe you should just work on that. Obviously, your opponent can't move out. He's relying on this bunker for defense. I don't know. Is he cutting probes? He's starting to add probes back on, going robo, so he's trying to transition out of this. I think expanding might be a great idea, to be honest with you. You have your opponent pinned in here like this. Anyway, here comes... Oh, Stim. Keep in mind, no medevacs out right now, so every Stim is just really disastrous for him. Let's push out to the pylons finally. He's going to clear these off. Oh! Was almost a warp in there. And these Stalkers here are going to get caught, unfortunately, for them. Oh! Whoa! Tries to warp in some units. That was a mistake. Obviously, they're just going to die. Oh! Units coming from the behind. Here comes some Zolts from behind. Oh, God, they're doing so much damage, those Stalkers. to those Stim Marines, and the Marines are all dead. But he's still got a bunch more. He's just got 10 racks. He's building 8 Marines right now. He's just like, yeah, what up? And Beethoven's like, that many? Really? Already? Just sees like 5 run down the ramp. What can you say? Oh, could have probably got that bunker, to be honest with you. But I guess you probably would have lost a bit. 2 more bunkers being added here, so getting a bit more of a war, playing more defensive. And what's Beethoven trying to transition into? Oh, Colossus. When your opponent goes pure Marine, add on Colossus. In fact, he's still on pure Marine, getting upgrades for them as well. Wow, actually not even trying to transition. If Colossus get up, this could be nuts. This could be like pretty much all those Marines just getting fried in one shot. He needs to spot this, he needs to scan this and see the tech change. You got to assume. It's like seeing speed banes and not having stem on Marines. You don't just go, well, I hope it kills it, because it won't. Okay, there we go. Adding a few Marauders. Okay, there we go. That's a bit better. Getting a few more of those gas units. Of his 10 racks, he's got 3 Tech Lab ones now, and just 8 without. 7 without. Sorry if I get the math correct. So getting 9 Marines and 3 Marauders at a time. It's going to make his army quite big, quite quick. Still no medivacs though. See how low some of those units are as well? It's just from repeated stims. Goal is going up here from Beethoven, so being... Oh, we're going to have a counter, are we? I don't know if this is a good idea. This is a freaking big army, and the first Colossus is being chrono boosted out. I believe, yes it is. If that Colossus gets out, this push is going to be dead. Keep in mind, it's still a majority of Marines. Is scattered. How's he going to react? Does get scanned. Colossus should get it in time, to be honest with you. I'm looking at this time. Oh, he's going to go for the third. He can force a cancel on that and move away. He has to actually spot it though. Does see it, there we go. So he should probably commit into that. Well, the Colossus is now out. He can probably push out and take this out. He can catch this army out of position. Looks like he will. Will he cancel the Nexus? Yes, he does. But his army is now completely in the wrong spot. But why isn't he engaging into this? Oh god, so much damage. Oh, targeting the Colossus down. Very nice thermal lance. Obviously not even halfway done yet, but I don't think he's quite got enough units here. StimmedProbe has... I mean, he's got Zealots and... it's not Zealots. Marines. Oh, he's got some cool Marines. He might be able to have this. No, taking Colossus is actually quite a long way away. In fact, this could be actually very bad for him. I was surprised at that reinforcement. But here come the probes, out to help. Stim Marine's going to do so much damage, actually going into the stalkers instead of away from it. Probably an error. Going to lose these units. There's a rally of a few units, but not really that many. It's just stimming and running units in here. Does kill this stuff, but is held off. Let's check the supplies after that one. It is 44 to 54 probes to SCVs in Protoss favour. Just keep that in mind. Supply-wise, 80 to 80, so it's dead even right now. That blink in there as well doing a lot of damage. Literally dropped like 6 supply with that. Yeah, he's pulling back. Now what's Protoss transitioning into? He sees Colossus, he's got to get starports. You just have to have starports. He's getting a third up. Okay. Alright. Protoss is actually going to retake that third. I was just waiting for that minimap. Curious why it was not up yet. Main's now starting to get mined out for StimmedProbe, adding an armory, obviously for +2 as well, as he takes out these rocks down here as well. Yep, awesome. What else is going on? Bit of macro. Forge going down, getting upgrades. Cool, cool, cool. You know what cross map's like, guys. What else can you do? Okay, he's going to push out this many stalks. I don't think that's going to do too much, but then again, he can blink and run away at any point he chooses. Concussive shield is up, so he probably can catch some units. Doesn't actually see those units there as I go down to this third. CC doesn't have the gold, and probably will push into the natural here. Now, there's only one Marauder here. God, this can do a lot of damage. He's just going to walk in. Oh my god, the bunkers are empty. He's actually going to stim in here though. One Colossus is pretty much all it's defending. Could we have a base race? And if in that situation, I do like the Terran in that spot. Oh, gets the Robo. He's going to get the Nexus. Oh, he's going to get the Nexus as well before these units even get back. At this point in time, he can probably just sit there and just stim and kill all these probes. He's going to try and get away. Oh, Stalkers sims into them. Oh god, he's going to lose these Stalkers. There's a blink down. StimmedProbe doing a lot of damage, but is it enough? I think he might actually win this. Wow, StimmedProbe looks like he's going to win this. Probe's coming down. Oh god, GG. Beethoven does lose that. And wow, StimmedProbe just like opening pure Marine for like 10 minutes. Who would have thought? We'll play though. StimmedProbe will go through, I believe, the round of 8. So we're starting to get close to the semi-finals. So, yep, see what happens then. And stay tuned. Back to Slam.